everyone. Good evening. It is your girl Jess, aka Jess the Best. Thank you for joining me. Um, so previously I have uploaded a few videos about child support. It was about custody, location, payments, and enforcement. Now, again, I want to always remind people that my channel is not a gossip channel. I am not here to kick anybody's back in. I am not here to make anybody feel bad about what they're doing, what they're saying, what they're thinking, what they got going on, etc. This is just a channel pretty much of opinion and perspectives. Because like I said, sometimes when you think about something, um, what you're doing may not be the appropriate thing at the time, but that's what you think. But hearing somebody else's opinion or perspective may turn that light bulb up there. Again, you're more than welcome to comment, leave topics that you may want me to talk about that I haven't talked about yet. Leave opinions, you know what I'm saying? If you like the video, if you don't like the video, whatever you want to say, you know what I'm saying? Just, keep it nice. If you can. If not, then you know what I'm saying, it's all good. It's all love still. You can follow me on both my social media accounts at Crazy Sexy Cool Jess and at never_assume517. So let's get it tracking. Because cracking. Today's Tuesday. Anyways. So this is volume 2 of payments. Because the first video that I posted about payments is just pretty much giving a breakdown of how the payments work. But this video is going to be about how you can pay them. Whoever the non-custodial parent is, whether it's a female or a father, there's many ways that you can make payments. You could download the child support portal, and it tells you ways to make payments. You can make payments at 7-Elevens. You can make payments at Dollar General, CVS's, any courthouse in any county in the state of New Jersey. You can make a payment. You can mail the payment in. There's many ways to make a payment, so I just wanted to, give that information out there because a lot of people don't know that. This is basic information. This is information that you can find yourself off the New Jersey child support website, which is www.njchildsupport.org. Or you can also obtain this information by calling the 877 number, which is 877-655-4371. So again, if you're a non-custodial parent, whether you are a female or a male, please log on to that website and go fishing. It's very informative, that website, and knowledge is power. Especially if you are the non-custodial parent, it avoids a lot of enforcement actions taken against you for non-payment. It avoids a lot of problems for you. So like I said, download the portal, go on the website, whatever is convenient for you. But again, the payments are, you can make a payment any CVS, any 7-Eleven, any Dollar General. You can mail the payment in, a money order or a check. Make sure if it's a money order or a check, you're putting your case number on there, because if you just send a check with just your information on it and no case number, it's just going to be lingering. Also, too, starter checks are not acceptable. And what I mean with starter checks is, when you first open up a bank account, and they give you those blank checks that don't have your name, your number, your address, nothing. It's just, I think, I don't know, how many is it of them? Like 5, 7, however many they give you. Those checks are not accepted. The only checks that are accepted is the checks that have your actual full name, address, and telephone number on the little top right hand or left hand, whatever corner. Those are the checks that they accept. They accept money orders. Again, put the case numbers on either the money order or the check. So therefore, when you mail it out to the payment center, they know what case the money belongs to. You can also, let me see. Well, no, if you go to the courthouse to make a payment, they only accept cash. Yeah. Yeah, you can make a cash payment at the courthouse. Any courthouse in any county in the state of New Jersey, you can make a payment. But you should always ask, because sometimes these courthouses, um, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, the information varies. You know what I'm saying? It changes from day to day, week to week, month to month, year to year. So sometimes, yeah, you can make a payment in any courthouse in the county of the state of New Jersey, but then sometimes you can't. So, like I said, it's always good to ask. It's never good to assume, because you know what Diddy said: make an ass out of yourself when you assume. Also, uh, for you non-custodial parents, whether you are a female or a male that are getting garnished from your paycheck, which means they're taking the money automatically out of your paycheck and sending it to child support, please let your employers know the same thing. Starter checks are not accepted. It has to be a company check with, you know, all their information on it. Depending how many employees they have, that they garnish, which means they take money out of their check. They have to put each case number on the check, and sometimes not even on the check. Sometimes they send like a memo on a company letterhead, and they put all the case numbers, and on the side of each case number they put the breakdown of the amount that they're supposed to, you know, disperse to each case. So pass that little memo on to your human resource person. Let him or her know, listen, when you sending these checks over to child support, or however many of us it is that you guys are taking money out of for child support, please send a memo letter with the company letterhead with all the case numbers and all the amount, the breakdown of, you know, the cases that this money is supposed to go to, so everything can go smoothly. Also, let your employer know that in the event that, I don't know, they change bank account for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? The bank account got, you know, whatever, fraud, or, you know, identity theft, whatever the case may be. They have to report that to the New Jersey Family Support Payment Center, which that's the NJFSPC. That's where all the payments go to. They have to report that to them. So obviously there's no direct number to them. So what the employers will have to do is call the 877 number, and then the customer service representative that picks up the phone will assist them further or connect them to whoever it is that's going to be able to assist them with that. But you definitely have to advise your employers that in the event that they change banks, to not send the payments in the old check that was connected to the old bank account. Because what will happen is, when the payment center tries to process this check and tries to disperse the payments that go to whatever case, you know, the check has, the check will bounce, and then it will place the employer on the yeah, what is that list? What is that list called? The dishonorable checklist or something like that. I think that's what it's called, the dishonorable checklist. And then it's like a mission to get off of that. You know what I'm saying? You got to do, you know what I'm saying, a hell of things to get off of that. So to avoid those issues, in the event that somebody new buys the company, there's a new bank, there's new payroll, there's new checks, whatever, always make sure you call that 877 number and inform yourself to avoid yourself problems. The same thing goes for the non-custodial parent or the non-custodial parent, whether you're a male or a female. If you're sending checks and something happens with your bank account, whether it's fraud, you know, you forgot you didn't have enough funds, whatever the case may be, you send this check over there and it bounces, the same thing applies to you that applies to an employer. You will be put on the dishonorable checklist, and then you got to go through hoops, trials, and tribulations to get off of there. So to avoid that, you know, always make sure that you're, you know, on top of your you know, of your matters. Make sure that, you know what I'm saying, your bank accounts are in good standing. You always have funds in your bank account, and there's nothing going on with your checks. As far as medical, um In the state of New Jersey, unfortunately, both parents have to cover the child medically. It is the law, unfortunately. And the only way that that could not happen is by filing a motion that costs $25 if you were never married, and $50 if you were married once upon a time but separated now. With whatever county courthouse, you know what I'm saying, wherever you live, wherever you opened up your child support case, whatever courthouse you went to, to go in front of a judge for the judge to establish your child support, that's the state and the county that has jurisdiction to your case. So always remember that, because a lot of people be like, oh, well, I live here now, so I don't know if da 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 da. No, whatever county or whatever state you went before a judge to have child support established, that's who has jurisdiction of your child support. So let's say, for example, a custodial parent moves to Florida, but she lived in New Jersey once upon a time, and the child support was established in New Jersey. When you move to Florida, what you do is you find the child support agency, you take a copy of your court order, and you give it to them, and you let them know, listen, I lived in New Jersey once upon a time. Now I reside here in Florida. I want to let you guys know that I have an active child support so you and New Jersey can communicate with one another. But New Jersey, unfortunately, will still have the jurisdiction, because 9 times out of 10, the non-custodial parent, the parent who doesn't have the child, that's responsible for the financial support of the child, the children, kids, whatever, still lives in New Jersey. So again, like I said, if this information sounds complicated or anything like that, you don't understand, you're always more than welcome to comment below. Any questions that you have, I'll be more than welcome to answer them for you if I can. If I cannot, please feel free to hit that 877 number. A customer service representative that picks up the phone will be able to assist you and upload you on whatever it is that you need. So again, back to the insurance. Back then, and I don't know when it changed, but back then, it was only one person that had to cover the child medically, and that was who the child resided with, whoever the primary custodial parent was. But now, as soon as a child support case is established, hold on. Ooh, sorry. But now, unfortunately, both parents have to cover the child medically, because in the event that the parent that has the child, the primary custodial parent that has the child, something happens to the insurance, it lapses, it ends, whatever the case may be, and God forbid something happens to the child, now the child, you know what I'm saying, and whichever parent has the child doesn't have the funds to pay for the child to be seen, now the child can be treated medically because there is no insurance. So that's why now, unfortunately, by law, both parties have to cover the child medically. And what happens is the non-custodial parent, whether it's a female or a male, if you're working, notification gets sent to your employer. If you are a full-time employee and your job offers medical and you have accepted the package that they presented to you, then they're responsible to, cover the child, whatever percentage wise. I think it's 50-50 each. The mother and the father got to cover the child 50-50. But if you do not accept that package and your employer receives that letter, your employer then calls the 877 number, and whatever customer service representatives answer the phone, will inform them, what happens and what needs to be done, and et cetera, et cetera. But like I said, in the event that you are working and you're the non-custodial parent, male or female, and you're like, well, I don't have insurance for my job, I can't afford it, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't agree for this medical to be 50-50. What do I have to do? You have to file a motion with whatever county courthouse your case was originated in. You got to go before a judge, and whoever has the child has to agree, like, yeah, it's whatever, I don't need his insurance, I got my own, whatever, you could take them off. And then the judge makes that decision, and then it will be overturned. Let's see what else I haven't covered. I think that's about it. Like I said, if you guys have any further questions or concerns regarding the previous videos that I put up about child support, you're more than welcome to comment below. And I will answer, you guys' questions to the best of my ability. If I don't have the answer, I will always refer you to the 877 number, because like I said, information changes daily, monthly, yearly, so the information that I may know, which is somewhat still the same, some may have changed. So, like I said, if I don't know the answer, I will always refer you to the 877 number. So that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I need y'all to give it a thumbs up if y'all like it. Hit that subscribe button, and hit that little bell notification for every time I, post a video. I'm saying, you guys can join me. Again, my video are just informative information. Knowledge is power. And like I said, I just want to be here to help. I want to be a voice of reason if I can. Like I said, I'm here just pretty much giving my opinions and my perspective of things that I know, things that I've seen, things that I've been through that have helped me along the way, and have changed my life for the better. Hopefully I could do that, for my viewers that join my channel. And again, like I said, this is not no gossip channel. We have enough gossipers out there. And what people really need to do is mind their business. But because what other people eat don't make us shit. So why should we care what other people do? But that's what makes the world go around. This ain't no kickback session channel. It's just pretty much a zone where I want people to feel comfortable, to say whatever they want to say, drop topics that you may want me to talk about, that you may want to hear my perspective on. There's a lot of topics that I have that are, going to be coming soon. Like I said, this is a channel of difficult chats that people may not want to have. This is the channel of transparency. I'm saying, I want people to be as transparent as they can. This is a real talk channel. I'm saying, there's no bullshit on here. I tell it how it is, and the people that know me know that about me. So yeah, I'm saying, that's all I got to give y'all this video. Again, y'all can follow me on both my social media pages at Crazy Sexy Cool Jess. It's the first one, and the second one is at never _ assume 517. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe, bing, hit that little bell, and see y'all next time.